The severe storms caused extensive damage to infrastructure, including roads, bridges and electricity substations. 16 people lost their lives, many of whom during a baptism ceremony in the Jukskei River. A 3-month-old baby believed to have been part of this ceremony is yet to be found.
The current damage to infrastructure sits at approximately 300 million rands, and we expect this figure to increase as some areas are still underwater or inaccessible, therefore making it impossible to conduct an accurate and a final assessment.
Johannesburg Mayor Mpho Phalatse says she's written to the national and provincial governments to declare a local state of disaster.
The declaration of a local state of disaster enables us, when necessary, to access resources from the provincial and national spheres of government and accelerate supply chain management processes. We do not want a repeat of a feverish scramble for contracts like we saw during the early COVID-19 years. Therefore, the city's group risk and assurance services will keep a focused eye on procurement. The multi-party government will not allow the corrupt to sacrifice lives and livelihoods for self-enrichment.
About 213 formal households and more than 60 informal settlement dwellings were damaged. Among affected residents is Nomsa Sibiya from Waterworks Informal Settlement near Soweto. She says every time it rains heavily, water from a nearby dam floods their homes.
Even last year, the same thing happened. I have a child who is disabled. We are unable to sleep. On Wednesday, it was worse because my children were floating in the water. I had to give my epileptic child a pill and he suffered fits because he had not eaten because there was no way we could cook food. So we're asking that we be moved from this place.
Johannesburg City Power says its teams are working tirelessly to clear a backlog of approximately 5,000 logged calls. Meanwhile, the city has warned those who build along floodplains will be forcefully removed and their structures demolished.